Hey man, shout out to the Orange. They got back on the winning track, man.
In a tough, because Pitt, I know that's not no pushover, bro.
They trashed this year. Respect.
Oh,
I got to be honest because I think I went 2-2 against Pitt.
Yeah, because you had the AD there, didn't you?
I think I went 2-2 versus Pitt, but yeah, Pitt trashed this year. They got some shit going on over there. They got some pressure on Narduzzi. They got a whole lot of shit going on over there.
Yeah.
But definitely, again, still a good win. I think they tight end ran for like 150 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
He was the tight end was the running back of the week in the ACC or some weird shit like that. I don't know what the fuck they got going on.
Yeah.
My thing about it is, and look, it's been a lot of hasty controversy going on with Syracuse, and shout out to the young bull, shout out to the mob, First of all, shout out to the mob.
We starting there first.
Yeah, I'm gonna just get into that real quick.
It's a lot to go around with the Orange.
Yeah, so basically, the Orange started off 4-0,
right?
Slid to 4-5.
Somehow
lost 5 games in a row. Now they had a tough schedule. Clemson, North Carolina, then at Florida State, back to back. That's a fucking tough stretch. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not easy. And I'm not making excuses, even though I felt like they had a chance to beat Clemson. I felt like they were a better team than Clemson.
Sure.
I think they just didn't necessarily show up ready
Lost
to
to Tech.
Like I said, they played UNC, Florida State, at UNC, at Florida State, Clemson. Yeah, now, I felt like they could have beat Clemson. I felt like they were the better team than Clemson. Honestly,
we were at home.
I felt like we had the momentum, and it was a disappointing loss, to be honest with you. And then they lost to Virginia Tech at home on Thursday night. That was nasty.
Yeah.
And I think they started getting a lot of backlash. Now, let me just say this. I got to speak to it from a couple different perspectives.
Okay.
So, as my current state, as an alumni, like, I understand where they're coming from in the sense of where you looking at your school, like, and I feel like it's hard to understand that when you still on campus.
Yeah.
What it feels like to look back and just have certain expectations, certain memories, certain wants and desires for the guys that's coming after you.
Especially when you put the helmet on.
Exactly. It's like not even at a standard that you upheld necessarily. For a lot of teams it is that. I mean, for me personally, I feel like it's that. But
yeah.
Shout out to Marlo. But I do feel like, it's kind of like we see the potential and the talent that they have, and we want them to be one of them guys. Like, we want that for them, not for us. I mean, don't be wrong. When Syracuse win, just like the Sixers, I'm going to tell everybody they team suck and my team better than them every time.
Every time.
That's just who I am.
We have to.
That's me, though.
We have to.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm always going to be Syracuse's biggest fan regardless.
Bleed orange.
Seriously. So I'm always on their side. So sometimes when they come out and they don't put on a positive performance, it's tough, bro. It bothers you. Like your high school, your college, like all that shit, like represents you. You get what I'm saying? It's like if your college go out there and do some stupid ass shit, niggas looking at you stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
you a Syracuse nigga, ain't you? Oh my God, y'all niggas, all y'all niggas are silly. You whoa, gang,
relax.
Yeah, man. Yeah, high school do some shit, man. My high school lost the chip again. That shit.
What's up?
Some bullshit.
Come on.
I don't even want to get into that shit. But we're
not going to about that.
So that point, I understand. Like, and I think what the young boys misunderstood, a lot of the, I mean, don't be wrong, a lot of the criticism, while it did feel direct to them, it was really more about just the program in and of itself. It's the second year in a row that they started off hot. 5-0 last year, 4-0 this year. Ranked. This year they wasn't ranked, but they were like 26. If it was rankings, they was 26. Yeah. It was like they were on track to being, one of those type teams, making that next jump into being not just a perennial bowl team, but an 8, 9, 10 win team every year that's competing and possibly can get into one of those New Year's 6 bowls if they get hot at the right time and win the right games. Like, they look like, and they got the talent on the team to do that.
For sure.
So it's frustrating not to see them reach that goal, that level. We're gonna root for them regardless. But now I gotta keep it funky. As a former player, for Syracuse, it's a lot of niggas out here that's saying a whole lot of stuff about Syracuse, and you is trash. Let's keep it G, bro. I'm not here to mince no words, and honestly, I'm here to bump for the young bulls, bro. If you ain't all ACC, if you wasn't a full-time starter, Bro, if you wasn't even had 2 Lettermans, first of all, I didn't even know they gave out Lettermans in college. I thought that was some high school shit. I don't know. I just started as a true freshman, so I didn't know what the fuck they was giving out at the time. But bro, if you wasn't really putting that shit in, shut the fuck up, bro. Straight up, I ain't even gonna play with y'all.
Damn.
Because the young boys at Syracuse can't say that. I seen shout out to Marlo, shout out to Caleb.
Shout out to Caleb,
I see what y'all was wanting to give off. I'ma say it because guess what? This shit ain't Colts Oregon affiliated gang.
I put that shit on.
You know what I'm saying? Look, shut up. A lot of y'all niggas out there never played. A lot of y'all out there on Twitter tweeting and posting and saying shit. Y'all wasn't the guys in the locker room that was trying to move the team forward. Y'all was more worried about the hoes than y'all was worried about putting work in. Let's keep it facts.
Keep it funky.
Let's keep it G.
Niggas
so
wanna be in the
before
barn.
y'all get on there and get to play high almighty about what the young boys at Syracuse are or aren't doing, think about what you was doing when you was on campus, bro. Because it's real easy to get on Twitter and on social media and say what you could and couldn't do, or what you did or didn't do when you weren't one putting on.
Yeah.
A lot of these niggas out here really fugazi, bro. If you wasn't really putting in, don't be on Twitter talking greasy like you was nice, because you wasn't.
For sure. No. It was like I said. Yeah, and at the point, like you were talking about Z. You know, y'all thought stop talking like respect. Like, don't talk to kids who are respectfully kids who are trying to get it and understand it when you were in the position and you didn't respect it.
It's easy to judge the man when you watching the man.
Yeah,
it's not easy to be the man.
Yeah,
and people don't understand that. When you sitting at home. And yeah, you could look back and say, man, when I was there, we did it. Man, when I was there, man, if I had that type team, man, if I had that type of. But you didn't. Now what? You didn't play. So shut up. Yeah. Stop judging people for doing what you wish you did. Period. Now, that does not go for Eric Dungy. And I'm going to be straight up about that. I'm going to be straight up about that.
Hey.
And this is where I told you I gotta play both sides. The young boys, y'all gonna have to listen understand.
For sure.
Eric Dungy was a stepper.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let y'all play with ED name like that, bro. I'm not letting y'all play with Dungy name.
Yes,
he
sir.
was a dog.
Full through. Yes, sir.
He was tough. He was going against them guys.
Yeah.
Dungy versus Lamar Jackson, nigga.
Yes, sir.
Dungy versus Deshaun Watson, nigga.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was
Dungy Dungy at UVA.
Yeah.
Carrying it.
Yeah.
I
so
can't. Let me chill.
Yeah. So like, understand that, bro. Like, sure. And I get where some of these guys is coming from, bro, because it's like when we played. I mean, like I said, Lamar was at Louisville. That was his whole John.
Yeah. Was Deshaun at?
Deshaun was at Clemson. That was his John. They left Deshaun and went to Trevor Lawrence.
Did y'all see Jameson?
Sunshine ass. Yeah, Jameson was there. James. Shout out to James. I trained with James in Tampa.
Okay.
But James ass was there at Florida State when, guess what? When he left, yeah, they had some quarterback controversy, but Derwin James was over there.
Yeah, they reloaded.
Josh Sweat was over there.
For sure.
They had Jalen Ramsey was over there.
Yeah.
Look, the division was stacked.
Yeah, steppers.
NC State had about 7 draft picks, first 2 rounds on their defense. Shout out to Bradley Chubb. Yeah. Shout out to my man Naeem.
Yeah.
It was NFL players all over that shit.
Can't forget Notre Dame. Can't forget Pitt.
Shout out to Big Q. I hate giving Notre Dame credit.
But you got to mention that, though.
I hate giving Notre Dame credit. Shout out to Notre Dame.
But you can't forget Pitt.
Yeah, I'm saying, look, it was a lot going on. I mean, like, and I get it. Like, you know, maybe it's not the ACC is not as top heavy or not as dominant as it used to be, and I get that. I get why, but I think that kind of goes back into the whole like, oh well, if we didn't have to play Lamar Jackson every year, we didn't have to play Deshaun Watson every year, we would have won 8, 9, 10 games. Guess what? We did. So now what? What the fuck? You gonna cry about it, nigga? Now what? Do something. Derrick Henry's in your division. Do something. Do something.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson, D Hop, and Will Fuller are on the other side of the field. You got to go win.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
You got to go do it, right? Yeah. So it's like, I get why it's easy to sit back and judge, but that shit corny, gang. And I really feel strongly about that, bro. Like, I'm supporting the young boys. I'm on y'all side. Yes, we hold y'all to a standard. A lot of our issues ain't really got nothing to do with y'all specifically, but at the same time, we really just want what's best for y'all. We love y'all. We supporting y'all. We got y'all back no matter what. Y'all know I'm with the mob. Y'all know I'm spending. Y'all know when I'm pulling up, I'm checking in. So all that.
For sure.
All that. But at the same time, if you was a bum and you wasn't playing and you ain't putting no work in, shut up. Because you wasn't doing none of that shit, nigga. And you wasn't one of them people that was even raising their voice in the locker room. So don't do that. That's my issue.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to move on.